What's up, family? I'm so glad to be with you another week, and thank you for tuning in to Frankly Speaking this week. I want to tell you about something that happened to me and came to my mind last week on a trip going apple picking. My wife and I decided to take our kids, or plan to at least take them to an apple picking farm in Indiana. We get in the car, we put on the GPS, and we're driving. It's about 30, 40 minutes away from here. And as we're driving, we get a little kind of close to the farm, and all of a sudden we see a sign with the name of the farm and an arrow telling us to turn. Now, according to the GPS, we were supposed to keep straight. So, of course, we followed the sign and we turned. As we're driving down the street, every few blocks or so, there will be another sign with the name of the farm and an arrow telling us to continue to move forward. And so we do so. That happens about 3 times, about 3 signs. But all of a sudden when we were driving, no more signs. Now we're driving at this point down this road for another 5 minutes or so, and there has been no sign. And so my wife gets a little worried and uncomfortable, and she says, well, if I don't see another sign, we're going to turn around and follow what the GPS says. But I said, well, the last sign told us to keep straight, so let's just keep straight until we see another sign. Maybe they didn't put another sign down in these streets, whatever the case may be. But let's just keep moving. And eventually, we see another sign that confirms that we are going in the right direction. And in that moment, it caused me to think about our walk with God. That there will be times where God gives us some instructions or directions to do something, and we obey Him. But because of time or circumstances, we begin to question and get a little uncomfortable because we would want to know, are we still going in the right direction? Are we still doing the same thing that we're supposed to be doing? But sometimes God won't say anything to us. But I encourage you today that if God has spoken to you and you're looking for that confirmation, just obey what He told you before until He brings confirmation your way, until He gives you another sign to show that you're going in the right direction. Because our God will never lead us astray, and He will always show us exactly where to go. So just follow what He last said, and He'll lead your way. I'm Frank, and this is Frankly Speaking.